Okay, so we're going to do a fit up now with the, what we want you to do is get your nut and bolt bag, first section, put everything out. It's got the parts included and then the nuts and bolts, what should be in your pack. Before you strip your vehicle down, make sure that all the components are here before you proceed, and then obviously you don't want to go pulling your standard system off and then finding you're missing a part. So do what it says, check all your parts are there, and then continue on. And it's very advisable to read the fitting instructions, because we try and put helpful tips in there, and they obviously will make the job a lot easier, and a lot more quicker. So first of all, what we do, I generally start at the back, get everything pulled off. So I'll go ahead and do that, and then show you how we pull the nut pipe off that holds the side panel in, but you'll just need some aftermarket trim buttons to put it all back together. We can supply them, we'll let you know what the part number is so you can buy some. So yeah, we'll show you in here what we do. It gives us a bit more easier access to get the dump pipes off, plus for soaking them. So in the side here, we just break the 3 factory trim buttons, just let that one flop down. We leave the bottom one in, and then obviously that gives us access to the dump pipe to be able to get to them. And so we do the same procedure on both sides, and then we lift the car up and then start taking the exhaust off from the back. So basically now what we can do is start, obviously we soak the dump pipe nuts so we can get the first section off easier. But once we've soaked them, then we start from the back, just undo the bracket off from the back that holds that bell onto here, completely undo it, pull it apart, take it out the way. Then it's just a matter of taking the actual tailpipe off the rubbers, all the way through the same procedure. This side here is obviously the swivel setup, so we've pulled them out. On this side we've done the same thing, so the system's quite easy to remove on this. So starting from the back, just have a lever, the back one, get the lever in there. Pull that off. Use the jimmy bar for it out. Use the muffler to help the procedure. Flick that off. You can use a bit of WD-40 on these to help get them out. That'll fit through there. In front of the fuel tank. From underneath with the lead light on the hoist, you can see all 3 nuts on this side. You can see the inside 2 here from underneath, and you can get the top one to crack that from through the panel, and then it's just a matter of undoing them. That's that one out the way. So I've left this one tight just to show you the force that it takes to actually crack these nuts. So basically got a long extension, socket on there, and this has been soaking and cold for some time, and when they go bang like that, you generally think you've broken the stud in that, and that's how they generally all are to get off. Once you hear that bang, you know you're on the way. To a shorter socket and put a bit more extension on the bar. And as you can see, they're very tight. There's that magical bang again off the bottom. So you can see they're quite tight. On a brand new car they're not so bad, but when they've been hanging around and got a few Ks, they're super tight. So the two bolts that we're holding the original system on, we keep those two bolts, we reuse them. What we'll do is we wipe the gaskets down, we'll put a little bit of ultra glue on them and some anti-seize on the threads, and then we'll start assembling the system. Yeah, so when you get your dump pipes, they all come in the bubble wrap, and they're actually identified left and right hand side. The driver's side has the dot on it, just in case you take the plastic off and then wonder what's going on. So yeah, driver's side has the dot on it from under the car. Passenger side's marked. So basically we have pyro fittings. If you're not going to be putting a chip on straight away and not wanting to check the temperatures, I suggest to put them in before you actually put your dump pipes on. Other than that, you've got the choice of whether you want to run a pyro on the driver's side or the passenger side. There's a fitting in each dump pipe, which is the wide smear. Anti-seize. And one lump pipe to go on. Put anti-seize on them as well. So yeah, basically I'm just going to put the pyro blank off on that. A bit easier to do it now than from up top. So you can get all the nuts on by hand, and then it's just a matter of tightening them up. Just repeat the process on the other side, and then I'll go through the system when it's on the car with you. So you can see we've got the system rolled up now. Most important thing is to make sure you put on the bracket, bell housing, to support the dump pipe in there. Make sure all your flanges are mirror matched all the way through, and then just at the end, what I do with these is put my ear on, and I actually hit these up with the ear so that they get nice and tight, so they won't come loose on corrugated roads. So that's the most important thing, you get them tight.